The Adani-Hindenburg case, and the latest we understand is that the Supreme Court of India has asked all parties to submit their final reports and final filings by the 8th of November. That's the deadline. That's the latest deadline that's come from the Supreme Court. Bear in mind, the Supreme Court has set up an expert committee to investigate into whether Adani, flouted the security regulations in India. And even as the expert committee findings come out, the final filings of all parties concerned in the Adani-Hindenburg case at the Supreme Court, they need to finally file everything by the 8th of November. And Karthik, it looks like the extensions keep on extending as far as the Adani-Hindenburg case is concerned.
Absolutely, Krishna. I think before the 8th of November deadline, there was 30th of October. Before that, there was 20th of October, 13th of October. So this has been a case, where the hearing just keeps getting deferred. Let's just hope 8th November is sacrosanct and we do see some sort of a form of that report by SEBI, which has to be presented. Remember, the expert committee had given its recommendations to SEBI. SEBI had made it clear that out of the 24 line items under investigation, barring 2, it has been able to conclude its investigation on the remaining 22. We don't know what those 2 items are. Last understanding was that opaque structures, the fact that SEBI was not able to exercise any jurisdiction on entities registered and operating outside of the shores of India, and hence could not conclusively state who seemed to be the end beneficiaries from those opaque structures which are registered internationally. So long story short, let's hope 8th November is the date when we get some sort of a closure, at least on the 2 counts on which the Adani-Hindenburg Saga, dwelled upon, and the Hindenburg research, which said alleged stock price manipulation and violation of minimum public shareholding. So on these, the 24 line items, let's just see what the SEBI report finally has to say on 8th of November.
Well, all I can say is that we are just coming off a time when the Chief Justice of India has explicitly said there shouldn't be a case of tariq pe tariq at the courts, especially the Supreme Court of India, quoting that line from that iconic Bollywood film Damini, and saying that there should not be tariq pe tariq. But then again, there seems to be tariq pe tariq as far as the Adani-Hindenburg row is concerned.